Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for clicking on the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just gonna jump right in because I really don't want to lose my thoughts that I had prior to making this video. So essentially, if you read by the title, this is gonna be something that not a lot of people like to talk about, but I definitely feel like it needs to be talked about. Actually, I think on my last video, I told you guys that I was going to come here and kind of fill you guys in on, my little like staycation sort of away from home. And I really just needed a change of scenery and kind of just to get me out of the city and just seeing the same stuff every day and kind of just to center back to myself. So I don't know if a lot of people have gone through this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it. I go through something that I like to call functioning depression. So I function, I go to work, I do the things that are necessary of me. So I can go to work, I can clean my house, I can talk to friends, but internally I'm spiraling and I feel very low. And when I get home, I just want to sleep. I want to close the world off. And sometimes that is inclusive of friends and things like that. So I feel like it was something that really pushed me into God as well. So again, at the end of 2022, I went through a lot, and it caused one of my spirals, and I really got super depressed, gained some weight. I'm an emotional eater. It really got to me really, really fast. I didn't really get to get a grip of my feelings and my emotions, especially for the environment I work in. I feel like as adults, we don't get the same care or associations of care that children or teens or adolescents get, in terms of like, when we were in high school and stuff, we had like a what you want to call them, like a guidance counselor. I never really went to mine or anything like that. I was bad. But I think that we had more things that were available to us, and as we get older, we kind of have to suck it up and do what we got to do, right? I think especially like in African American culture, especially like women and men, it's very much like you do what you got to do. It's just like work. Nobody really pays like depression or stress or other I'm gonna say like mental illnesses much attention. I'm gonna just say that. I know this is gonna be a controversial topic, but I just feel like it needs to be talked about. In any case, even with me, so on the surface, I look like I could mesh in a lot of rooms and nobody really understand or know what's wrong. And I've had my own friends tell me like, well, I couldn't tell that you were depressed. Oh, I couldn't tell. I didn't know, because I would go out and I would mask a lot of what I was going through with, at this time, alcohol and, weed and all that stuff. So like, I wouldn't be really in tune with my emotions and stuff like that. Now, even when my friends see me, it's like, they're trying to figure out what's wrong with me, because really now I look like I have a problem. But versus when I was, here and out and doing stuff, I didn't have a problem. But the thing is that was when I was spiraling the most and I didn't have any direction. I remember that I was in such a terrible state of mind that I didn't even want to go home to my own house, and I would stay out till all hours of the night in the morning and just be God knows, because I didn't want to deal with my emotions and deal with real life. I was just like, forget it, like, you know, anything to escape what I was going through. And I think that, you know, we need to really pay attention and ask questions to our friends and to check in. I know for me, writing was always very therapeutic. I did write a poem a while ago. This was like one of the very first poems I wrote, and then I realized that it was really good to kind of try to get my emotions and my feelings out on paper, because it was going to really give me a sense of freedom. So at this point in my life, I was going through an emotional abusive relationship, and it was pretty bad, but it's freedom, and I think that you need to find your freedom. So for me now, I think that stepping away from life has been a saving grace, and being able to just sit with my feelings and my emotions and tune the world out, because before, my unhealthy attachment was to take on the world. Instead of dealing with my feelings, I would take on everything and take on everything and take on everything till it would literally deplete me of anything that I had left for myself, which was the feeling that I wanted, because at the end of the day, I didn't want to deal with my real emotions because they were dark. Very depressing, highly regretting, to have to remind you of things you're forgetting, the times you me twice, to forget the night you had me laid out quick pushing a fight. You're angry, you hate me as much as I hate you, and the moment you touched me, I instantly knew it was over for me, not for you, to go from the woman I know to the woman I knew. I was incapable of leaving you. You put everything into you. Got me so bad, had me wondering what I did to you, but you played your cards right, had me all up and into you. I regret letting you take hold, trusting your views and your pinnacles. But I'm here now, so what do? Lay down and wonder of what could have been too. No, I'm past that, baby. I outgrew that. Trying to take my own life, popping pills, wrist. How could I be? I didn't have no care in the world, child. Is it all just a dream? Can I slap myself out of these memories? No, to see it is to live it, and if we do not live, we have not yet lived. You need to open your heart and learn to forgive. Not the man for what he did, not the hurt he ensued, but the young girl he met when you were first introduced. To love is not shame, to hurt is okay, but to pick yourself up is to reverse the pain. I'm here now, I've grown, but there's still ways to go, but with happiness as a guide, the unknown will unfold. Revealed to me everything I'm destined to be, pretty untouchable, black, beautiful queen. Ew. So, point of the matter is that whatever you're going through, don't feel like you have to internalize it, even if you have to get it out on paper. I know it's hard to talk to your friends because it might feel like people don't understand your journey and where you're sitting at. So then what I did, what I've been doing lately, I haven't been doing much writing, but what I've been doing is definitely going to God and having intense conversations about where I'm sitting at and why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, and try to really channel those feelings. I know it's difficult. I know sometimes it's difficult to find the words. And like I said, you can go to God and literally say, I just need to sit in your presence and just let it unfold. Because you don't need to go to him perfect. And I know I didn't get to give you guys the vlog of what I did when I was away, but just know that I was okay and I had an amazing time. It was an amazing time. And I hope to share more of that with you guys in the future. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm praying for you, and I'm hoping that your journey is healthy and you're finding the right things and the right ways to cope with whatever you're going through. And I'm just praying that you guys make it through whatever it is that you're dealing with. And I love you guys. And thank you guys so much again for being on this journey with me. Okay, bye.